Tyson, your journalist and videographer for Construction Business TV, coming to you live at the Construction Combine event. Had a chance to walk around, get a feel for what everybody's doing with the younger kids that are coming out here to learn the trades. And I had a chance to meet up with a couple of the masterminds behind this event as well. So I'm going to have them introduce themselves, starting with...
My name is Scott Stevens. I'm with Idaho State University in the Continuing Education Workforce Training Department.
All right, and you are?
I'm Matt Bates. I'm with the College of Eastern Idaho. I'm with Workforce Training also. I'm the Manufacturing and Trades Programs Manager.
My job at ISU is to go out into the community and figure out how to provide training or sell training to businesses to help them improve instead of having to have them go out of state or out of region. The construction industry right now has more work than people, and we just need people to get involved. And so why don't you do a ready-made workforce type thing and just do some training, and then people could hire out of that training pool. And I thought that's a great idea. And so that was kind of the impetus of what started here. And then, it just kind of a lot of things just fell into place. I met the Home Depot store manager. I shared my idea with him, and he's like, we want to be involved, absolutely. Originally, I was just thinking about training on tools and just giving training on tools, and he said, no, let's do it trades. I think trades would go better, and he was absolutely right. The first day is all training in the different trades like drywall and roofing and plumbing and electrical and framing. And then the second day, we take those skills that we learn and we build sheds for worthy veterans in the area. We're excited this year. We're gonna actually have it there's gonna be 5, maybe 6 different locations. There's one in Pocatello, there's one here in Idaho Falls, they did one in Twin in the middle of March. Coeur d'Alene is doing one, McCall, Idaho, and then Kuna, Idaho is gonna be doing one. And so it's all a lot of really cool things, a lot of really good opportunities, and we're just excited to see this idea grow. What they do and what's really cool, and I think Matt has done a fantastic job, is what is the needs of the industry or the construction industry in that area, and then let's put the training together to meet those needs.
We went to Eastern Idaho Home Builders Association and said, hey, where do you guys see the need? Of course, framing's a huge one, and drywall's a huge one, but plumbing, electrical, all those things that we share. It puts our community, it's awesome for our community, it's awesome for our contractors, and it's not just young men. If you look around, we've got quite a few young ladies that are in this. It's a good diversity.
I was impressed.
Yeah, it hasn't been that way for a lot of years, so this year it was awesome for that.
So what's your name?
Paige.
Larissa.
Paige and Larissa. You guys are high school students or graduates?
High school.
So what kind of things did we do today?
We framed some roofs and we metal, I forgot the name. And then we did put up some siding, a couple different types of siding, and then we put together some floors and just things like that.
We did drywall also.
First, I thought it would be a little iffy coming in, and there was only guys and there's a couple girls. But with the first group we got to, there's 2 guys. They were so nice, and they're like, do it. They just gave us all the tools, and they were like, go ahead and do it. And they're like, and so we just hopped right in with all of the tools, and it really helped me to come accustomed to it throughout the other groups. I was like, this is so fun, and I was able to just fit right in because of that. So.
Is this something that either of you had an interest in doing even before this opportunity was given?
No, but I think trying it now, is something I consider doing in the future, something similar to.
So I've always really wanted to go into architecture. I really want to go into architecture, and that's kind of what got me to let's do this, let's go. And now that I've been here and done all the things, it sparks my excitement more. I'm super excited, and I'm no, I really want to do this, and I want to continue in that interest. So yeah.
Did either of you have any hands-on experience doing anything like this before?
No.
No, not really.
So did it feel, when you came, you said today's day 1, correct? So when you showed up today, did it feel intimidating at all?
A little bit. I had seen it happen before, in that aspect, but like I said, those two guys, they were awesome, and they were just like, this is how you do it, Kay, do it. And it just kind of helped me relax and be like, hey, we're here to like make mistakes and learn from them and have fun. So yeah.
Hopefully not break too many fingers.
Yeah, just because it's something new. I've just seen it, like my dad does it occasionally. And I guess they were like very patient and like very detailed on how to do things, which made it much easier.
Do either of you come from families where either of your parents do this as a career or in the construction field?
Nope, neither of my parents do.
My dad does welding and he's built a few things for our house, and that's it.
Oh yeah, I had so much fun today. I was like, we are coming back next year and every year, and I'm so excited that it just has sparked my interest, and I am like so excited. So I hope that I will be able to. So.
How about you?
Yeah, I think I'll come back every year until I graduate.
When we first started talking about this was 2017, you know, and the things that were going on in 2017 was people were just, that we were coming out of the housing, you know, the housing downturn lasted quite a while, but we were coming out there's tons of pent up demand, and whammo, like people wanted new homes. We needed to find a way to create a workforce, and very quickly. In 2008, people left the industry. The days of building homes is over. Like that was the sentiment, and guys were either bailing out of the industry or they were retiring out of the industry. They're like, we're out. And so the guys that stuck it in and stayed through that really difficult time, like say 2008 to 2012, 13, even into 14, right? They stuck it out. Then this big boom happened, and they weren't caught shorthand. They'd stayed in, but there just wasn't any training or anything like that was available to them. And so this again was built to say, hey, we can do something very quickly to get some people some good skill set, because again, a lot of these kids aren't getting that message that, hey, you can make a good life in the trades and really good money, do really well, provide for yourself, provide for a family.
I wasn't a college graduate. I didn't have any kind of skills that way, but I could run a hammer, I could run a set of bags, I could run a tape measure. So I went out and started making money. I'm one of these guys. That's where I came from. That's what I did. That's how I got to where I'm at today. Thank goodness the college was forward thinking enough to hire a guy without a master's degree, because I got the master's degree from the College of Hard Knocks, not a university. So it's one of those things. I can actually, when I talk to young adults, I can use my own story. It's very easy for me to tell them. Back when I was only making $25 or $30 an hour, those guys are making $45 and $50 an hour now. The demand is so great that they're willing to pay whatever they have to pay to pick up,
Get stuff built.
It's the way it is, because this is not going to stop. It's got to be done. When the INL came to us and said, hey, we think we're going to need 5,000 more craftsmen by 2025, everybody went, oh my goodness, how are we going to fill that void? So this was the perfect answer to that. And all the presidents of the universities went, done deal, get it done, make it happen. These kids, if you look around, you don't see a lot of the contractors doing the work. It's the kids doing the work, so that they can really get a good idea of what they want to do in these general industries things. So,
Big picture, we would love to see this happening in every community in Idaho or in the West, in the nation. Like, in fact, we've gotten calls from people in Pennsylvania and Utah and Montana and Nevada, even California. People have called about what we're doing and asked like how you're doing it, and asked for information like on how they could do it as well. And so, and we want that. We want to share with this awesome idea, or what we consider an awesome idea.
I would like to be, in 10 years, talk to a contractor that's made it and done it because of Construction Combine. Wouldn't that be so cool to talk to that man and say, yeah, I learned this stuff because of Construction Combine, and here I am.
For the people at home who may not be aware of the full spectrum of this event and what we're doing, you guys are building these sheds, and then tomorrow you're donating the sheds to veterans. That is awesome.
If you can get to a couple of these guys, you can tell some of them are not going to be, this isn't their thing, but at least they came out here and stuck it out for the veterans. But some of these guys, it's their thing, and you can tell this is where it's going to be. And for me and Scott, that's kind of the reward to see that happen.
You were talking about it being a great day today for the people who are not from Idaho Falls. What would it have been like if you had done this yesterday?
4 inches of snow on the ground, and it snowed almost all day. It did. It doesn't look like it now because it's, you know, it's almost 60 degrees, but yeah, we had 4 inches of snow yesterday.
Were you kind of crapping yourself thinking this may be an issue?
No doubt. Yeah, I was like, yeah. But see, for guys like me, that's what we do.
And when you're in the construction industry, sometimes you work in the snow.
Show up, they're the lions of Idaho Falls, right? These guys have the gumption, the intestinal fortitude to be like, I'm going anyways.
See, we don't have a lot of chairs. We have tables, but no chairs. That's because these guys have buckets. And in the construction industry, you flip over a bucket and you eat your lunch. That's what you do. It's not just about swinging a hammer or a stapler. It's about being on the job site. Sometimes you got to deal with weather. Sometimes you got to deal with not having a lunch. It's just part of learning how, so that they can really get a good look at what we do.
So we actually have a website. We set up a website that links all the different areas that are doing it. It's called constructioncombine.org. So construction, one word, constructioncombine.org. And they can go there. If they click locations, it'll take you to the locations of all the places that are doing it. And if they click that location, it should actually take them to the website. Like in this, for like Idaho Falls is CEI, their website where they can actually register for the construction combine that way. And so we created the website, again, keep people informed of what's going on. This is something too, if people want to participate or they want to be a donor, if they want to be a sponsor, we definitely want that. Like that's one thing we've actually been working on a little bit is, could we get some national sponsors? Home Depot helps out of most of the construction combines, if not all. Then the National Guard is another great big sponsor. They sponsor all of the power and the generators that are being used are National Guard generators. One other, I guess you would call national sponsors, Associated General Contractors. They sponsor they give $1,000 to every location that's doing it in the state of Idaho. We also have local sponsors that maybe are a little more local, like banks in the area will donate money. But we would love, if there's one thing that we would love is to get more national sponsors that are wanting to get involved, and that can help us take it to more locations too. Come get involved. If you have questions about it, give us a call. Go to the Construction Combine. My phone number is on that, or my email is on there too if you're more comfortable with that. But we want you to be involved. Bottom line, even if you're like, I don't know how I'd be involved, like we'll figure it out. Like if you want this to happen in your area, give me a call. We'll do our best to see how we can help you out and make it happen. So yeah, that's all I would have to say.
That is awesome. Construction Combine 2021. You guys you said 2017.
First event was 2018.
First event was 2018. It's going strong and it's only going to get bigger. It's grown to 5-6 locations at this point. It's going to be a national thing one day, and it is serving the purpose of Construction Business TV, or it's serving the same vision as Construction Business TV and reinvigorating an interest and a passion in the trades, because that's the last profession that's really going to be standing. Things need to get built and they're never going to stop needing to be built. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. If you want to keep following these videos, make sure that you like the Facebook group. I post out a video for the Idaho area every Tuesday, so make sure you go on YouTube. Make sure you go onto our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you get notified when these videos come out in real time. You can keep up to date on awesome events, awesome projects, awesome company showcases, construction business showcases as they come out, and we're putting new stuff out. This stuff is coming out more often than we can even keep up with it, because the construction trade is a thriving, flourishing area right now, and it is a best kept secret in the career field. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to hit the end live button now and wish you guys a good day.